Hey and welcome back. I am currently at Lidcombe, just heading down to get a bus to Bankstown. The T6 Bankstown line is closed between the 27th of April and 29th of June as they do major works to Bankstown Station. They are extending the platform at Bankstown Station, so that's what we're going to have a look at today. There should be at least a little vantage point over the construction site. So when Bankstown Station opens, it will be able to fit a full 8-car train. Because when the Bankstown line between Sydenham and Bankstown closed, they actually demolished half of Bankstown Station. The punch bowl end of Bankstown Station was demolished, but they are actually extending it at the Yaguna end. But when half the station was demolished, it was only able to fit a 4-car train. But as I said, once it reopens on the 29th of June, it'll be able to fit a full 8-car train. But anyway, we'll get a bit more into that when we get to Bankstown, so I'll see you when the bus comes. Alright, that is my bus. 6AT6 is the route. Righty, made it to Bankstown. Now, we're going to have a look at a few different angles of what's happening. This is the Plaza at Bankstown, what will connect the Sydney trains to the Sydney Metro station. So the Sydney train station is to the left. People can get off their train and walk across between these buildings into this one. And that is the entrance to the Sydney Metro station, which is there. We'll get a better look at this from the other side of the station, but what we're going to do is we're going to take a bit of a walk to my left and have a look over the Bankstown Sydney train station and the platform extension. So we're walking up towards the Bankstown Sydney train station entrance. However, we are going to walk right past that because there is a road/footbridge over the tracks, and there should be a spot where we can see the platform extension, at least a little bit. I went past it on the bus before, but we'll see how we go. But the date of filming this video is Monday the 9th of June 2025, and it's supposed to reopen on the 29th of June, so 20 days to go. I think it's probably best off to cross here. Alright, so we need to get over there. So we're going to go down here, cross at this crossing, and then loop around. Alrighty, so we're approaching this bridge. Let's see what we can do. Oh yeah, they've very much extended it. Okay. Now, you're gonna have to bear with me because there's these tiny holes here, and let's need to do a ×5 zoom. 5, there we go. And oh my, okay. Alright, there we go. ×2 zoom was enough. So there's the platform extension. That is at the Yaguna end of the station. So they're very well into it. And there's the new track layout just up there. Just give me a second, it's just a bit tricky because it is such a tiny spot. There's more of a zoomed out view. But no, it's looking good. They've got the light posts up. speakers. The edge of the platform looks complete. And the tracks look complete. The overhead wiring's in place. You just need to fill in the platform, do the whole tactile tiling, yellow line and whatnot, and everything else that they need to do, the electricals and a lot of the things that you don't really see. So very interesting indeed. So it's still 2 platforms. So I wonder if in the future they'll end up having services to Lidcombe from here on the T6, but I wonder if they'll also have Liverpool services as well from here. It'll be quite convenient. Have Liverpool services here run every half an hour, and then the Liverpool via Regent's Park trains run every half an hour as well, so you can have trains in and out of Liverpool sort of towards this way every 15 minutes. But we'll walk up here just a little bit, see if we can get another view. I don't know how we're going to do, but that's alright. Alright, so no luck there. So what we're going to do, there's a crossing here. I wish I knew that before. There's a crossing here. We're going to turn to the left and we're going to go to the other side of Bankstown Station to have a look at the Plaza. As I said before, this Plaza is what's going to connect the Bankstown Sydney Metro to Bankstown Sydney train station. We'll also have a little look at the Bankstown Sydney Metro station from our vantage point as well. Okay, so we're walking down towards the Plaza. When we see the Plaza, we'll continue walking, and that's where we can see a bit of the Sydney Metro Bankstown station as well. Here we go. Going pretty well with it. Coming along nicely. We'll continue down here. I'd hoped that at some point we could see some testing of Sydney Metro trains here. However, it is a public holiday today, so I'm not sure if they'll be doing that. However, there's workers here working on all the projects, so it's highly possible. I haven't done a whole lot of that metro testing for this line just yet. So with the Sydney Metro station here, for those who aren't familiar, Sydney Metro is a driverless train system. In 2026, so that's next year, this line will open as part of an extension of the current M1 line, which runs from Tallawong to Sydenham via Rouse Hill, Epping, Chatswood, Barangaroo, Sydney CBD, Waterloo and Sydenham. Next year, 2026, the extension will open from Sydenham to Bankstown via places such as Marrickville, Helston Park, Canterbury, Punchbowl and Bankstown obviously. The Bankstown line between Sydenham and Bankstown closed to Sydney Trains services last year, 2024. So the line between Sydenham and Bankstown is currently undergoing a conversion process, installing platform screens, all of that kind of thing. This conversion, or this Sydney Metro line between Sydenham and Bankstown, uses the existing stations except for Bankstown. Bankstown needed it. This is the Bankstown Sydney Metro station here. So Bankstown needed a whole new station because they are keeping the Sydney Trains station for Sydney Trains services. And as we spoke about before with the Plaza, you could travel from Sydenham or the city or wherever you're traveling from on the metro into Bankstown Sydney Metro station here. You can get off, walk straight off the Sydney Metro station across the Plaza into the Bankstown Sydney train station, where you can get a train to Yagoona, Birrong, Regents Park, Barala, Lidcombe, or navigate your way to Liverpool or wherever you might be going. So that's what's happening there. Now testing has started for the Sydney Metro trains on this line. I haven't got any footage of that, but if you want to check the first night of footage out for that testing, go over to T-Sets Transport. So that's T-S-E-T-S Transport, all one word, T-Sets Transport. He ended up getting some very good footage of that first night of testing for the Sydney Metro trains along this line, along this extension, I should say. So that's very good. Go check that out. But yeah, there's not a lot I can show you. Sorry about the bloody, the weird camera angles before and all that kind of stuff. It's just, it was a little bit difficult to actually show you the platform extension through those very, very tiny gaps, and I sort of had to get it right. And I was actually trying to do it in one clip, but I kind of had to stop recording and then starting it. But yeah, that's all I can show you for now. I'm hoping that in the next little bit when I come back here, or as a matter of fact, scratch that, 29th of June, the platform extension opens. So that's when I'll see you next here. Whether it's the first day or not, either way, I'll come back here for the platform extension being open and all that stuff, and just do a complete walk down the platform, a little bit of train spotting, that kind of stuff, just to keep you all updated on what's happening. And then hopefully, maybe by then, hopefully there's a bit more progress in the Plaza, but I'm not expecting there to be major changes. That Plaza update might come a little later on, but we'll see what happens. You never know. You never know. But yeah, anyway, that's all. Enough of my ranting and yippeting and yappeting and whatever words I just made up. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share the video, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you very soon. Goodbye for now.